Hello everyone, this is Turia from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be the monthly Celtic cross spread for the Sun, Moon, and rising sign of Gemini. So, first off, Gemini, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I wish you love and blessings throughout the year. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else. Thank you. This will not resonate with everyone. So just keep that in mind. And this is an intuitive read. So I don't necessarily go by the meanings of the cards all the time. So that's just how I do my readings. Thank you, Spirit. So give me just a second, Gemini, to get all your cards out. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Very nice, very nice. All right. 10 of, let me get my little out here. 10 of spring we have here. Beautiful. This is a very nice reading. All right. I'm also going to be pulling an energy oracle for you as well, Gemini. So, Spirit, what do you have for the Sun, Moon, and rising sign of Gemini for January? Yay, 2019. Thank you, Spirit. We've got victory. Very nice. All right. That's a great way to start out the new year, isn't it? All right. I'm also going to pull an Earth Magic as well. So, Spirit, what do you have for the Sun, Moon, and rising sign of Gemini for January 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Very nice. You've got Wolf Instinct. Very nice. All right. I'm also going to be pulling a life purpose to just kind of clarify and bring this all together. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for the Sun, Moon, and rising sign of Gemini for January 2019? Well, it wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. Travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Very nice. So let's start off with your oracles. All right. So I see a victory this month for you guys. I mean, this is victory on a new beginning, victory on just new cycles possibly in life. This could have to do possibly with traveling as well, Gemini, when this card popped out. This is a very positive reading. I'm looking over your cards here and I see celebration. I see a time of being able to relax. Some of you may be going on a trip possibly as well. Now, I do feel like this victory has either been won or is going to be won, and it has to do with your instincts, how you intuitively handle a situation possibly. I really feel like for this month of January, it's important for you guys to trust your instincts and make sure if something doesn't feel right, you double check it. You know, go with your gut instinct, Gemini. Okay, that's very important. And some of you could, your work may have to do with traveling, getting on airplanes, you know, long car rides, buses, you know, I'm getting subways, I'm getting This could even be ferrying. I know in bigger cities and stuff where they're surrounded by water, they have to get on a ferry and stuff and go places. So I also feel like this could be some of you taking a break this month too, taking a trip, a vacation, relaxing as well. So this is just a beautiful way to start out the month. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading, Gemini. First off, we have, for the situation of the month, we have Six of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So I really feel like this, January 2019, it is the first month of the year. We just got past the holidays, where we were visiting family and loved ones. I feel like many of you, enjoyed your holidays, and now it's left you feeling and thinking about your childhood, possibly. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm looking at your other cards. I don't really see anyone from your past coming in. I'm really seeing this as a feeling of you were able to have childhood memories, and I really feel like, like I said, possibly the holidays could have been very tiring for you in a way, as on an emotional level, and that may be why some of you are taking a trip. I'm getting that real strongly. What's crossing you is the star. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So yeah, I feel like some of you might be mulling it around in your mind, like I said, I'm getting a trip for many of you, and you possibly might be trying to talk yourself out of it. And Gemini, I really feel like this would be a good time for you to go ahead if any of you are planning a trip to go. I feel like it's going to be very good for you. It's going to work in your favor, and it's needed. I feel like this last year you guys have been working really hard. You've had obstacles and challenges in your way, and I feel like that you have been able to move past them and move forward. And you have a lot, you've had a lot on your plate in the past, and I feel like you should pat yourself on the back and reward yourself. Now, you can do that in many ways. You don't necessarily have to take a trip. You could just take a week off, or, however, you want to just cut loose and let go. And, like I said, reward yourself, because I feel like you guys deserve it. You really do. You deserve it. Now, what's going on in your head, this is what this is what you're thinking about, and this is your energy right here. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, and unemotional relationships. So I really kind of feel like this is your energy right here. I don't see this as someone else or someone that you're thinking about. I do feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is you, being logical, trying to use logic with making a decision here. And I really feel like sometimes it's, we have to use our brains to make decisions. That's the best way to do it. But sometimes we have to, like I said, logical doesn't always go with the gut instinct, right? And, we are given this gut instinct to decide whether things are right for us or not. Like the flee or fight situation type deal. And I really feel like in this month, you're going to be asked, the Spirit's trying to, tell you, you're going to be asked to go more with what's going on intuitively with you instead of maybe logically. Use your instinct, okay? Use your gut feeling, and then what your gut feeling's telling you, then logically think and feel out that situation, Gemini, is what I'm getting here. Okay? Don't overthink a situation. or this month. I feel like it's very important not to overthink something that you've got in your mind. Use your instincts on this. Use your intuitiveness. What's driving you, what's down in your foundation, is the Princess of Spring. And this is optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Now, I feel like this is why you're up in your head. I feel like you're having these feelings, these emotions, and possibly because we all know air signs, you guys are logical, okay? You think things through. You're very intelligent people. You don't just go by the seat of your pants and do something. You think it through, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, you're wanting something, Gemini. You're after something, and you're gonna have to, you know, sometimes, like I said, logic doesn't get it every time. All right, you know, it may keep things going. You know, what's the word I'm trying to say here? That repetition, you might have that. You know, you might have stability. You know, things might be stable in your life, but sometimes you might need to trust your instinct and shake it up a little bit. Think outside of the box, maybe where you wouldn't have not done that before, because I feel like there's opportunities coming in here for you, and you might miss them if you're not thinking outside of the box. In your recent past, we have the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. I really feel like, you know, I feel like there's victory here at hand, you guys. And like I said, you guys have come out of I feel like a time of where things, you know, have been slow for you, like I said, and you're having clarity and, you know, on something. You're having clarity on what it is that you're wanting to do, how you're wanting to move forward, Gemini. And you're not wanting to make that decision. You're either thinking that it's foolish, or that maybe it's a little too extreme, or it's not something you would do. And I really do feel like this is something that you're going to have to come out of and make a decision on. And I mean, like, you know, and you're also getting this as the new circumstance, the Five of Spring, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. I feel like this is you having an internal struggle within yourself, because you're having a hard time moving forward with this. And what you need to know, Gemini, is the Four of Spring. This is a beautiful card right here. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. I really feel like you have stability in your life. You have a good home life. I feel like, though, there's an idea, an epiphany that you've had clarity on, and it's asking you to step aside and, you know, think outside the box and add some fire in there, okay? Add some, you know, do something that you wouldn't necessarily do, and this is what this reading is about, literally, is going after something that you've only dreamt about, okay? And somebody's being very stubborn here. They're not wanting to do this. They're in a comfort. They're in a place of being, they feel comfortable and they don't want to step outside of that. You can miss opportunities that way, Gemini. In your environment, we have the Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. See what I mean? You're needing a little push. This can also represent a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Honestly, this is some energy that's coming in. This might be somebody that's pushing you, nudging you. You may have a friend. Your significant other may be an earth sign as well, or have earth in their birth chart. You know, this is someone saying, look, you can do this, Gemini. Then all you need is a push. I mean, literally, this is what's unfolding here. In your hopes and fears, okay, you have the Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, Gemini. This is really speaking to me right now, because you're being nudged to do something different. You've already collected, your 8 pentacles, you've mastered your 8 pentacles. There's something that you're wanting to go forward on. It's something different. This is a road you have not traveled before, Gemini. And you're being nudged to do it. This may require an extra class. This may require learning something different. You might be wanting to start a new business, but this is something that you genuinely want to do. It's a dream of yours, and it's right now it's challenging you, okay? Because you're afraid to let your guard down. I'm getting a feeling of you're afraid that you are not going to succeed. You have a fear of not succeeding with this. Now, in your outcome position, we have the 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Now, what I'm really getting from this and what Spirit's saying, go on that vacation. Take a week off. Take a break, okay? Whether it's just you taking a break by yourself, if you do have a partner, you and your partner leaving, taking a break, talking this out, making sure you have everything in order. I really feel like that there's going to be a weight lifted off of you this month, Gemini, in making a decision to move forward on this. Taking a leap of faith is what I'm getting here. And I feel like this is going to be a missed opportunity for you, Gemini, if you let it go by. You have a chance right now. And you know you do, because you have clarity on it right here. Now, I don't know what this is or what this has to do with, but, however this resonates with you, you know what it is that you need to do. And I feel like this is something you've been wanting for a long time. If this isn't you reminiscing with family over the holidays, this is literally something you may have wanted to do since you were a child, Gemini. And you feel like it's a challenge for you, okay? But the Divine wants you to know right here, trust your instincts, okay? That's what we have them for. Trust your gut instinct, because you're going to have victory overall when you move forward, Gemini. Gemini, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I wouldn't be here without you guys watching my videos, and I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. Have a happy new year, and this is a beautiful reading, and I pray that everything works out for you guys, and I thank you so much, and I send you my love and my blessings, and thank you so much, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.